I'm waiting on Nikki C to get in the house and we can get started. But until then, let me just say, how's everybody doing? What's up? I've been off these ways for a long time, like a seriously a long time. But I'm back. All right, sis, hold on. I see you. There you.
Peace, y'all. What's good?
Okay, there you go.
Hey, sis.
Sissy in the house. Okay, I was just telling the people ain't nobody in here yet, but it's okay. I was just telling everybody I've been out for a minute, and I really been over on TikTok, building some things over there, finding other parts of my soul crew, and just living life. Life has been real good to me. But yeah, I was coming in because I got woke up this morning with the little low vibrational shit, and I had this big thing planned off. This big comeback, and I was about to start saying this, that, and the third. But I was reminded by my sister Nikki's reading that, and someone else brought to my attention. So I said I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. So what I'm gonna say is on the subject, and I know y'all gonna be in the bushes, and y'all gonna go back and replay this, so you'll hear it. But what I want to say is I have been in these YouTube streets about 10 years, and literally for 5 to 8 of those years, I have seen all the different groups of people that I loved and cherished along the way just fight amongst each other. Like the last live I did on this channel after my daughter passed was speaking on the same exact thing. Like the process of elevation and the higher vibrational frequencies that y'all should be on at this point, especially when somebody like me who I come in and out. Like I've been in the shadows, the back chats, and I've seen all these organizations, quote unquote, grow. But every time I leave and then I come back, it could be 6 months, it could be a year, 2 years. It's the same level of thinking. And y'all are still out here trying to harm each other. So let me get to the subject. My sister Nikki, she posted a video about her recovery, and somebody decided they want to come on there and post this real feelings graph about this, that, and the third, and how she wasn't there and basically brought all this on herself, blah, blah, blah. Okay, like first, bitch miss me with that shit. Because just because we goddesses and we know who we are and all that, that don't mean everything is love and light. Because you're not about to play with us. But B, the point of what really activated me to the point where I wanted to speak on this live is the simple fact that you, first of all, if how you felt was important, you had this lady, you have my sister phone number, you got her email, you done been on 100 panels. I have seen you, talk to you in person. I have known who you was this whole time. You supposed to have been this fist pumping, power to the people, all the things that you supposed to be doing. But like, if your heart was broken because somebody didn't support anyone in this position, why would you sit and let it fester all this time, but still be around that person, still be on panels, speaking back and forth, smiling and grinning? Because to me, that's wishing me harm. And I said this in most of my lives. Y'all are wishing harm on other people, all the while still around here telling the YouTube that you are so high vibrational. You are so for the people. You're so intuitive and putting out all this information. But what does that matter when you hold an ill will against someone? Okay, that's the first part. B, why did you feel the need to come and put what happened to you, put blame on somebody else because it happened to them? Meaning you got sick and felt like you were abandoned and nobody gave a fuck about you. But you held on to it like you left me behind. You hurt me. Like this is what's up. Because y'all know me. I'm known for that. I apologize in public. I go, and if we can't hash it out in public and I'm sorry, forgive me, then best believe I'm on the line. Especially if I'm up here talking about I'm Goddess Supreme, I'm high vibrational. That's not high vibrational. But then you gonna take it out your mind You gonna take your feelings and heartbreak out of your mind and project it out on the world in public because you're hurt. Why do that? So you gonna wish harm on somebody else because like it happened to you? No, you don't think my sister knows. You don't think I know that everything that's happened in my life is a result of my decisions, of what I have allowed to be done to me, including our physical ailments. So you don't think that a 50 something year old goddess, 50 something million years, doesn't understand that the choices and decisions she made came out in a physical ailment? Yeah, we already know this. She was fighting for her life. And if you was fighting for your life, why you didn't ask people for help? Because my listen, keeping it a band, I ain't talked to nobody since my last video, including Nikki. But I knew something in my body told me I needed to go get her, and that's what the fuck I did. Not because I wanted clout, not because I wanted people, because she needed me. I can't feel my hands half the time. But what does that fucking matter when somebody I love needs me? I'm not gonna go on her recovery post and put some shit like, well, yeah, you remember when my daughter passed, blah, blah, blah. Like, why would I do that? No, I know why y'all would do it because you haven't looked yourself in the mirror. But when I talk to my sister, I know she looks in the mirror because she's looking at me. I'm the reflection of her. She's the reflection of me. That's what y'all mad about because y'all can't look at us in our face and see your reflection. You're still seeing yourself. That's what the problem is. That's why there's so much division because you're going to wish again. So what's going to happen when you have your next stroke? You think you're going to make it through? I don't think so. Because God, well, y'all say God, but you trying to tell yourself something. Don't go spread that and project that on somebody else's healing and recovery because that's low vibration. So you can sit up here and say you grand or whoever the fuck you God is and all this other shit, but you not because you don't wish harm on nobody. That's low. That's low down and dirty. And that was happening too long. And everybody watching, y'all know exactly what I'm saying because I was saying the same shit for so many years. That's why I ain't been there. That's why I don't talk to none of y'all no more. But when I wake up in the morning and I know for a fact somebody journey, because I'm walking it with them, we done been through the same shit. We talk to figure out how do we heal ourselves, what is we doing with life, and then you want to come put some shit like that on there. No, I'm gonna get up here and address it. I was gonna address it different because y'all already know how I come now with that fake shit. But at the same time, I was just reminded like I am love. But y'all think just because y'all think love is this fruit, flowers, and candy and shit, and it's not. Love is telling the people that you love that shit ain't right. Cause I can't tell you what's right or wrong. I can't say, oh, that was wrong with somebody to go put that over there. No, but what I can do is reverse it and I can send whatever intentions you had when you put that there. Because if Nikki is my sister and that's my reflection, you're talking to me too. You're not just talking to her. And if you're talking to me, you're talking to anybody else that's my reflection. And my soul crew is deep. So and when you place ill on somebody that's a part of me, you place an ill on a whole lot of people on this planet. And I can't stand for that. But still doing. Like, why is we going backwards? I don't understand. I really like at this point that is a true statement. But I've also come to know that sometimes you just don't know. Leave people be. But if I can leave y'all be, then y'all leave me be. And me leaving me be means anybody that I fuck with. Like anybody. I don't care if I don't even talk to you. If I've ever said to you, I love you and I rocks with you, I'm gonna be there to ride for you. I'm looking in the shadows. I'm waiting on somebody to come crooked to you. Because I'm going to tell them, take that back, return to sender, bitch. But y'all not doing that. So I came to the point where it's two things, like I told sis earlier this morning, it's two things, ways you could approach it. You say fuck it and you delete and block everybody coming crooked. Or if it's somebody you care about or it's something you stand for, you address it and then you block it. Because don't nobody have time for that. We're trying to raise families of high vibrational children, and everybody that I'm probably talking to is 30s and up now. Y'all used to be 20s, but we've been together so long, YouTube family or whatever. Y'all are easily in y'all 30s and 40s. Cut it out. And y'all got people phone number. Just send, if you ain't got enough words to face it, you could have text that. You could send it to the email. You could have wrote it in your memory book and let it go out to the universe. But see, this is the issue. We have to, as people, as humans, we have to stop projecting our bullshit that we not willing to face, that we not willing to ask for help for, that we're not willing to admit, like, hold on, this is me. This is kind of me though. Because that's what it is. That's why people are still sitting in the shadows talking about they elevating and they not. Because y'all ain't digging into this shadow work. That shadow work shit is hard. You could damn near kill yourself physically doing shadow work. How do I know that? Ask me. Ask Nikki. Because we've been there. But when you get to that level where you've broken all them chains, and then you have an energy of love that could come and support you, your healing and recovery time is minimal. I'm talking about 2-3 weeks, and my sister was up walking. She they put her out the hospital. The first week I talked to her, they didn't even want her to leave, like they was holding her hostage. Within 2 weeks, she was about to go. Y'all cannot tell me that the power of love and honor don't save lives. So if you mad because nobody helped save your life, did you ask for it? Even if you said in your mind, like, somebody help me, even if your heart said, damn, I need help. No, you didn't ask for it. And if you did, then I can understand if you was in your feelings. But you're not gonna tell me the way that I know all of y'all that y'all went and asked one of us for help and nobody helped you. Because I just don't see that. So y'all see where the bar, like, some of this stuff don't mix no more. We have to choose a side. And if you're not choosing, stop, Moomer. That's my puppy. If you're not choosing high vibrations, if you're not choosing healing, then don't just cut people out. Go somewhere and stay by yourself. Because you don't understand what you projecting on what you think is the one person. It trickles out all through the universe. I've been telling y'all this for like 12 years. So all this hurt and pain that we all feeling, if you don't figure out your way of processing and fixing it, you're just gonna keep setting us back another million years, another million years. And then I got to come back on here and be like, oh my God, here we go. No, I don't want to come back here. I don't want to come back to this place and do this same thing over again. It's been so many years, y'all. So many. And I love all of y'all. I done been in and out. I done argued with y'all, cuss y'all out. And I'm not talking to one group. I'm talking about all the groups that I've ever been in. I like all of them, from the Aboriginals to my YouTubers, my techno people, Corey. I mean, 45 with his drawings. I got mathematicians. I got strippers in this bitch. I got everybody you can ever imagine because I don't discriminate. But at one point, are we gonna stop doing this to ourselves, thinking that we doing it to somebody else because they did it to us? But then you gonna sit up here and raise your children a whole different way. You're telling your children, do what I say and not what I do. That's ridiculous. That's still, what cycles are we breaking? And then I keep saying it, like, don't keep wishing harm on people because I'm gonna send it back to you. No, that don't mean I'm wishing you harm. That means I'm intentionally sending back the intentions that you just sent over this way. It's like a boomerang. That's why the title is Miss Me With That Bullshit. That's what that means. You can't find me because I'm not available. But if I make myself available for whatever reason, then I'm there. That means I'm there. Don't come for me. Don't come for people I love, especially early in the morning or late at night. And don't change and switch up pages to do it. Like, be an adult. If you ain't gonna be high vibrational, be the definition of what we consider an adult. Just speak your mind. Hell, you can get on here right now and speak your mind. But y'all don't want to do that. Y'all never want to do that on my lives. And I just told Nikki that this morning. Every time I get up here to address something, nobody shows up and says, "Hey, it was me," or "Hey, I apologize," or like, "Let's talk about it."
Let me say something,
Nobody wants
sis.
to do that. I'm not here for anybody to do that. For everybody that
Sis,
I love and care about. Sure,
you can hear me? Sis, hello?
I can.
Oh, I don't know if you can hear me or not.
I can hear you.
No, I was just gonna say to that person,
Yeah, you good. I can hear you.
you are a stalker, truthfully, and it is unnatural the things that you do. I can't help who I am. I've been who I am since I've been here. I'm gonna be who I am. I'm not gonna change. And it just shows how my connection to Huey P, it hurts you to the core of your soul. But all of us have our positions in life, and those are that's one of my positions. That's somewhere that I'm gonna be until if unless till the time is up, which I doubt very seriously. There won't be no time up because that's my soul crew. We've been together forever. You know what I
You
mean?
cutting
Just
in
like
and
me,
out, sis.
just like I don't know, yours was doing the same thing. Just like me and God is Supreme, we've been together forever. So whenever we fall out or whatever the case goes on, it's just time for us to be relaxing for that moment. And then when it's time for us to be back again, we're back again. Because that's true soul crew.
Yeah, but at the same time, some stuff ain't to go back for. It's like I told y'all last year and the year before. Like once Soul Crew, always Soul Crew. But that don't mean that you gonna get along with everybody, and everybody ain't supposed to follow you around and you follow them around. Soul Crew is still working together as Soul Crew, regardless if we talk to each other or not. That's the part that gets me so amped. We're still all working together for the same cause. But you can't be working to raise a vibration and a frequency that you're not holding. And I can
Yeah,
speak for my own self on that.
that's true.
And that's
If
what
you're
we
not
talking about.
true to yourself, then what are you?
Yeah, but
What
what
are
are we
you
using
really
our
doing?
voices for? What are we using our voices for? Are we using our voices to get on here and bash each other back and forth year after year after year? These is not people, sis. We're not talking about people that's new, like newbies and clones and bots, but these is old people that's acting like clones and bots. When you could just simply, if you care enough to put a comment, that means you care about the person. You have a feeling of love somewhere that was lost. So just direct that energy somewhere else. Don't come project a negative frequency out when you don't know that shit is going out through the universe. We
It's
trying to
going
fix
anyway.
things.
It's gonna go anyway, and that's the thing. That's the problem, and that's what we've been talking about this whole time. What is your true intentions? What are your intent when you say
Mm-hmm.
something? Be careful of the things you say. I have no
Mm-hmm.
idea what's going on with people unless they call me and make sure I know. So if you have some type of thing happen to you, me being the loving person that I am, of course I'm gonna be concerned. I'm concerned about everything and everybody, and I'm gonna send love and light if that's the case. But my life still has to go on. I can't stop what I'm doing, just like nobody stopped what they was doing when I had to go through what I was going through. I went through what I was
That
going
is
through.
me. So it's like, why, if you going through something and somebody else going through something, y'all can go through it together. You don't have to come and project your hurt and pain. The whole world is going through that right now. The whole world. They're projecting. Look inside. Before you go project, excuse me, on another, go look in the mirror. See what you can tell yourself about the situation. Because you have to do the same thing. I do the same thing. We do it together on the phone. So if we can sit on the phone and hash it out between each other, everybody else can do the same thing or let it go. Like just let it go. It's hurt. The whole purpose of this live is to get people to understand everybody is traumatized. Everybody has hurt and pain and disappointment. Everybody is shedding the matrix because the matrix is dead, but y'all are still trying to keep it alive by doing matrixy ass shit. And that just doesn't make any sense. We going backwards again. Like again.
No,
And it's like,
if you really care about something, you would take your time out to address the situation. And if not, then move on. That's all I
yes,
got to say because when I saw this shit, I was just like, what the F? Who is this? And I know exactly who it is. Exactly. So at the end of the day, I am who I am, like the first lady and all that shit. That's all me. It's all me. And
Yeah, but see, that's another thing that like you didn't choose because you know who you are. So you didn't have to choose a position or a platform. You are the position and the platform. So these back and forthers, these page hoppers, y'all know who y'all are. Y'all get disappointed when somebody gets called first lady, goddess supreme, and it's like if you want your accolades, then go get them in your own lane. Don't be worried about what the next person is doing, hopping around to all these different things and all these different places. You spreading yourself too thin. Then you have trauma and pain, and you upset, and you want to put it out on the next person. Even if that person would have been random and said some old dumb shit on your live, I mean on your video, it's the same thing. It's what we are projecting out into the universe.
and
Because what you project out, it comes back to you, but now you mad at somebody else.
to be honest, I'm just tired of this whole sector. I am. I'm moving on to bigger and better
Yes.
things. I have a job to do, a purpose set for me. I need to get to the people who really need to hear what my message is. You know what I mean? And I don't have time for this same shit. I don't. Like all this same back and forth shit. This all they do. This is, man, it's so demonic. And I just need to listen to what the spirit is telling me and just get the get the hell away from here. I really been thinking this the whole time too. I just want to uplift others. That's my whole purpose of everything I do. Me dropping that video was for me to show what I'm going through to help somebody else. It ain't about me getting anything. I don't need nobody to really validate me. It's me trying to validate others and help them people that's really feeling bad about life and not being able to get up and not being able to push themselves. They don't know how. When I go to all these places, it's meant for me to go to the physical therapy place because there's people in there that been in physical therapy longer than I got there, and they wasn't even as worse off as I was, and these people are not getting stronger because they don't have the will to do the exercise when they're at home. I'm in there telling them, like, you have to do it. Do the exercise. You're going to get stronger. I promise you. Because I know where I was. You know what I'm saying? If I could say that to somebody and that's going to help them, that's where I need to be at the time. That's where the universe want me to be at this time. This journey that I'm on wasn't for me. It was for other people. And the sooner I realize that and keep moving through my path, I'm going to get to touch as many souls as I can and uplift these people and give them the strength and the love that they need to get by, to make it to where they need to be in life. And that's what my goal is in my job. So, all this other stuff that's trying to distract me from that, I'm kicking that shit to the curb right now, today. Anything. And I've been doing it all week for real. I don't want nothing that is to detour me from the greatness that I'm here on this earth to do. Sis, I can't hear you.
Don't understand that. So
I don't know what happened to sis. She didn't turn her live off. She didn't turn her live off. And oh,
I'm
there she
here.
go.
I don't know what happened.
This shit
Girl,
tripping. It's
I
just trying to
see.
glitch because it's us, man.
Here we go with this bullshit. They don't want us to get up here and say this, and it's okay.
I don't know
Excuse me.
why
I
we
didn't.
need to say it.
I
We
didn't really
need
get up. Well, we didn't get up here expecting for no whole thousand people to be watching because it's about the frequency we putting out. It's plain and simple. And if I'm going to be here and present in any form at all, I'm going to correct the frequencies because it's been far too long. Because now I have the soul crew is back. It doesn't matter if y'all still fucking with us or not. Whatever work y'all doing, thank you because it's saving us from having to do double work. But at the same time, I can't thank you for doing work you're doing that I know you're doing that's helping me not have to do so much work and you're doubling back on me because now I have to do double the work that I was already doing. And that was the point of falling back and kind of being by myself, taking the time to heal from my daughter passing, from all this trauma, from this YouTube shit. I just stepped back. So if I'm going to be present anywhere on the waves, that is the duty to correct those frequencies that's being put out ill begotten, that's being put out negatively with ill intentions. Sometimes I'm gonna speak on it. Sometimes I might laugh. Sometimes we might ignore your ass. Other times I might cuss your ass out. It depends on how I feel like that frequency, like I'm God of Supreme. I'm gonna know how to send my own frequency out. And that's what I'm trying to get other people to understand. Like, learn yourself, understand what it is you're going through. And if you just pissed off at a bitch, fine, just say that. But you don't have to say it in such a way that's shade. Like you sucker punching somebody when they down because you felt like somebody did it to you. No, just say you felt like
bitch,
somebody
I
did
ain't
it to you.
down. I'm up, bitch. I'm up.
See, we all the way
I'm
up.
bossing up on these bitches, which I've been a boss. So I'm not even finna have it at all. I'm not having it from no men or no women. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm
I
not
mean,
taking no more drama. That's why I don't even need to come on these parts of a town because I need to be somewhere else doing
you said
something
parts
else.
of town.
I
I mean,
don't.
but it's true.
I don't need to congregate with these people no more. They're gonna have to bring their frequency up. Sorry.
Yep, see, but that's what it is
You
because we
could
have to
tell.
start.
I'm sorry.
I know you excited. We do this every day. But
You
look, you can tell though when people want to level up. Have to start holding ourselves and each other accountable. And y'all know this is one of my favorite words. I drug y'all every live I was on. Y'all stop fighting. Hold yourselves accountable. Everybody be accountable. But now I'm just to the point where it's like, if and that don't mean you gotta do the same stuff I do. That don't mean you have to have the same job, the same lifestyle. This has nothing to do with materialistic shit. When we say higher frequency or leveling up your vibrations, that means that we are all on the same wavelength. We understand what we're all going through and what our different roles is to help each other. Because why do you have people around you that are not helping you, that you cannot call upon when you need help, when you need assistance? That's the point in having friends. That's the point in us even having a soul group, a group of motherfuckers that have their own expertise in whatever they do, coming together to share. But we don't want to do that. We're not sharing. We ain't sharing. We're just taking away. If you take away from someone else, you're taking away from yourself. I'm tired of getting taken away. I'm not gonna let nothing keep taking away from me. I don't care if it's a job. Listen, I good old job, a job that I wanted, working at a little bagel shop doing nothing. And I went there for 2 days, and they damn near tried to kill me. I'm talking about selling contaminated coffee in pots and all types of shit. And I called the district office, blah blah blah, and they basically shaded me. I said, you think I'm gonna give up 33 years of being a professional chef, holding the highest quality standards for some $14? Bitch, you got me fucked up. Quit. I sure did. I worked there 2 days. When they told me to put that shit back out there and sell it, I politely finished my shift and did not go back to that motherfucker because I'm not compromised. And I can't tell another person what their compromise is. I can only tell me. but I do know what high frequency is. And high frequency don't mean you can't argue it with your friends. High frequency don't mean that you might not cuss your best sister out. High frequency means that at the end of the day, you know where the intentions are. The intentions are of love, healing, loyalty, honor, sticking by motherfuckers that's sticking by you. That's what that's called. Not stab each other in the back when the doors is closed, not using fake other pages to not so somebody might not remember who you are. Like, come on, y'all playing games. So now on top of you wanting me to remember if I did something wrong to you, you ain't even gonna use you. You gonna use another you that I don't know. Now I gotta go click on your shit to see if what I know about who this is who it is. Now you're two people. Bitch, you bipolar. You need some medication, not us. Cause I'm on Goddess Supreme page. Last I checked, I'm streaming from Goddess Supreme's page. You don't have to go check and see who I am. You don't have to doubt, is this so and so? I don't have to go in my memory banks and figure out did I hurt one of y'all? Because any of y'all that I know I hurt, I came and told y'all, I'm sorry if I hurt.
And
Somebody
that's
say
the
that's not
point.
true.
That's the point of it all, sis, because I never did nothing to this lady. This lady tried to come to my platform and get on my platform and start arguing on my stuff, and I wasn't having it because that's not the kind of energy I want on my channel. I have the right to do that. So if you want to feel some kind of way because I don't let you do what you want to do on my stuff, you just as bad as anybody, all the rest of the damn people that's gone out of my life right now.
Yes, but who wants people on their stuff that you can't trust that them doing what they are gonna do is the right thing? You think
That's
I'm gonna have you up on my panel if I feel like you is gonna skits off on me? No, because I trust you and I know you gonna do what's right for you. You're not gonna do what's right for me. I don't want you to do what's right for me because that's fake as fuck too. I want you to do and say what's right for you. But if something is hurting somebody to the level where they need to go skip to another page that nobody's really familiar with, and then we gotta figure out, wait a minute, who is this person and did I really hurt them? No, when you could just call somebody and say, hey, what you said hurt my feelings that time. Because we can unconsciously do and say things that hurt other people. We don't know what triggers people. But at the same time, if I don't know what triggers you and you don't tell me, how I'm supposed to know? Then you walking around with hurt and anger and pain for however long it's been. Baby, let that go.
and if you're mad about that you didn't get invited to the meetup group, if you feel like you didn't get invited, well, no, your mans didn't even say nothing about you coming either. So I don't know. I just put the announcement in the back chat, and then whoever saw it, they could have come. So that's where all the announcements was, and anybody who was interested in coming contacted me on my email, and that was it. And if you didn't see it, and I didn't personally invite you or whatever, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, but aren't we adults? If we all been rocking in the same crew for all these years, and you didn't and you missed it, do you listen? Ain't nobody never got to invite me to nothing. Anytime I see one of y'all go up, I'm already there. I'm inviting myself because I fuck with y'all. Y'all is the crew. Like, what do you? So somebody was gonna be upset because they didn't get the invitation. But if you part of the crew, why you ain't invite yourself? Like, bitch, I'm coming. Put me
No,
down for a ticket.
I put the announcement where everybody, even I put it where everybody who was in the Discord could see it.
Yeah, regardless of what, this is still
And we
trivial
talked
stuff.
about it on lives. We talked about it on lives. Anybody who wanted to go could have went.
Yeah, but it's not about that because some people swearing they want to go, but they're not ready. This is proof that they're not ready. Because if you wanted to go then and you didn't get to go and it's all this time, you could just still call somebody and say that. You don't have to concrete something that's in your mind in words on paper to trickle it out everywhere else. That's not good, y'all. I don't care how we break this down. I could come up here like a philosopher and give y'all all these terms. I could come up here ratchet and be slurring and smoking and cussing somebody out. But it's still, what's the point in any of that? Like it's again, it's about these frequencies. And what I've been saying this the last however many years, you can't be on both sides. You're not gonna make it. I can sit here as God is supreme and say that. I learned that even more since my daughter passed. You got to move shit out the way. And if you ain't going to heal it, if it's not worth your time to literally go to whatever it is and stand face to face and deal with it, let it go. Because you ain't doing nothing but hurting other people. And this proves it. Me getting up here saying this, you don't think that hurt my feelings to see one of my sisters in pain, talking shit to another one of my sisters that was in pain, and then but I can only reach out and talk to one of them. Why? I should be able to. If I had the if I had the contact information, I would have contacted that person too. Like, bro, what is we doing? Like, why is we being petty like this? And if you ain't fucking with somebody, then just don't fuck with them. Like, what is wrong with just saying,
Stop
like
being a stalker, bitch. Stop being a stalker. That's what you are, a straight up stalker. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't be talking like this, but I'm just gonna call it like I said. That's stalking. You sitting over here sneaking on my channel, looking at me when I'm not knowing you watching me. And you be in the damn bushes.
yeah,
And
but
you feel some
we're
type
used to
of
that.
way. Huh?
I said we used to that though. We
And you
used to people
feel
being in the bushes.
some type of way. I'm tired of all these females on this platform that feel that they need to try to be something other than what they are. You cannot be me. There's already me. I'm already me. I'm already Nikki C, Divine Perfection, Khalifa Capri, Isis, the Star Goddess. Should I
That's
name
emotion.
more? Should I name more? I'm everything already.
But see, that's the thing. We know this.
And the God of all of it. You know what I'm saying? So why do I need to try to validate myself? I don't need clout. Bitch, I am clout. I've been telling y'all that shit. So
Yeah, but
take it how
who's
you
gonna
want
listen?
to. I said what I said.
Yeah, but sometimes you gotta say it, sis, because this is one of the things that made you so sick. Because you spent so much time running around doing all this other shit and wasn't saying nothing. It took you having to get sick and almost lose your life to get up here and say, you know what, fuck y'all. I'm not. I'm gonna speak on it, and then we gonna move around. Because you
I,
before you would have spoke on it, but it wouldn't have been to the same frequency. Because
you right.
some shit ain't meant to be patched up.
You
Some
right.
shit is just meant to be what it is, and I'm cool with that. But what
You
I'm
right.
not cool with is somebody thinking that they can come project some shit that ain't that you're not over here. You're not about to do that. And I don't care, y'all can call me ratchet or how is that high vibrational? Because I'm a warrior. I am goddess supreme. I fought millennia in battles, universal battles, not no bullshit in the hood. So sometimes I'm gonna get up here and I'm gonna speak that way because this is a war, but it's not supposed to be a war between those of us that rock with each other. The war is on the outside. So don't bring your inside war outside. Oh, I gotta say that on TikTok. Don't bring your inside war on the outside
Well, they need.
because
I'm gonna
one.
tell you something. Oh, sorry, sis.
No, go ahead.
No, they need to realize that we're warrior goddesses. You can go back to the beginning of the HOTC and hear what I said. That all was real, all real. See, what's happening is all this shit that we going through already happened already.
I mean, how many times has this happened?
This already happened already, and we're doing this over again because the HOTC we brought this shit to the table. We brought it to
Yeah,
the
but you know
forefront.
what, Lo? Now let's throw back. Let's throw back a little bit, because the HOTC that I remember coming from Facebook way before it was like y'all wasn't we wasn't even screaming HOTC yet. Cause y'all gotta understand, I've been knowing Huey P since Facebook, and I'm not talking about like I'm talking about when MySpace went to Facebook, and I first got on there. I seen Huey P in like 2008. We was already fucking with each other on Facebook by 2010 when I first started the mission. Just like a Shira Star Goddess, Feel Good, Quentin Reeves. Like y'all don't understand. We been at the bottom of the bottom. Like we didn't even have the names that we really have now. We was still like our government names and our little frou groups that we had. We've been rocking together for a long time,
And
and it
even though
wasn't it
y'all was
wasn't like that.
rocking, sis, I'm not trying to cut you off, but even though y'all was rocking, I was writing all that stuff I said. I already had it in about 2008. Back then,
I
I was
know.
already preparing to get to y'all.
Yeah, but that's the point. That's what we was all doing. We was all preparing for the day when you knew what the fuck a soul cruise, soul group, soul tribe, all that shit was, soul mate, twin flames. Once you woke up and knew what that was, you had all your whole life was to prepare you for that. But then when you get the soul cruise, soul group, soul tribe, soul mates, you fuck it up. But then you want to blame it on everybody else that fucked it up. We gotta stop doing that. Say your portion, because y'all know I've been up here a million times and said my portion. I don't have no issue. Matter of fact, I've never gotten up here and addressed somebody without addressing myself first. This was the first live I've ever really gotten up here and started out with somebody else. I normally get up here and tell the bullshit that I done or said, and then I apologize for that, and then I go in on somebody else because that was to show people, especially my children, the little ancient ones that we think we're raising, but they really raising us. Yeah, it was for them so they can understand you don't place blame until you can not blame yourself, until you can look in the mirror and not have your own blame. And I think that's kind of what the issues is. We're not holding each other accountable. It's better ways to do it than beef on the internet. But baby, if you want to beef on the internet, I got you. I got you because I don't do beef. No one's gonna get on God a Supreme panel and say nothing. They're not. And I'm not, this ain't no bragging and boasting like I'm the biggest, best boss bitch on the planet. But they're not gonna get up here. And that's how you're gonna know that people don't they don't really care like they seem. Because if you cared like you said all these years, you would be up not arguing back and forth, but saying, sis, I didn't know that. Why you didn't tell me? Maybe I told you. How many times have I said this to you, sis, in our relationship? How many times have I said Amazon, Divine Intuition, CC, who else am I missing out? Grandma, I said Amazulu,
Sister Soul,
Sister Soul, Tai.
time.
My sisters, I have said this to each and every one of you anytime we've ever had words. I have been on y'all phones, but I ain't been on grandma's phone. But the rest of them, I've been on their phones and chats. I have cried with y'all. I have apologized if I fucked up. Please forgive me. That don't mean I still talk to y'all regularly. Hell, I don't even get to talk to Twinsy no more. And that was Twinsy. You hearing this,
Yeah.
Twinsy, this for you too, because y'all know. But when are we going to get to the point where we can love each other and ourselves enough to do this, to have these conversations? Like, bitch, you fucked up. Well, I didn't know I fucked. Tell me, because I was in my feelings.
Yeah,
What
we
feelings?
all get
What are?
our feelings.
But what is it getting us? Feelings getting us sick. Feelings is making us lose good relationships and friendships, good jobs, better opportunities, more money. Feelings. What are
Mm-hmm.
we doing with our feelings? Let's should be like a class, something feelings 101. Because it's not the feelings that's fucking us up, it's what we're doing with them. So if you have feelings and something comes negative, only to heal that and change it around is to address it backward. Remove the feelings. Sit down and think about what you're thinking and saying and take the feeling out of it and see if it makes sense. Because then you'll realize how petty and childish. And I don't even want to say childish because then that's saying our children are stupid and they're not. But that's how petty we're being. And if we ain't realizing it, then sometimes somebody has to say it. If you care enough, like stop it. How many times have I been on numerous lives like this? Some dumb shit. Y'all are slow. Why are we still doing this? Oh, especially when my brothers used to get up here and get to arguing and all types of making videos, and I'm just shaking my head like, you know what? I'm gonna stop coming around this shit. And then I went around it, and now we back around to the same thing. Why? Just spread love or nothing at all. Like just spread love or nothing at all. And
Exactly.
sometimes,
Why? Yeah, that shows when you don't want to spread love. That just shows that there's something wrong inside of you. If you want to go around and put that type of message on somebody's platform.
yeah, but I mean, I ain't gonna necessarily say it's something wrong inside of them. Wrong was done to them that's making their insides feel that way. That doesn't mean we're the ones that made them feel that way. But
I
at
know.
that moment, that's gonna come out on us. So when you get angry and frustrated and in your feelings and you make statements like that on other people's stuff, that shows where the trauma really is inside of you. You can't take out your lifetime's worth of trauma on me and I'm trauma and I'm healing. How does that work? We ain't never gonna fucking heal. Well, not us, because we gonna heal. But like the world's never gonna heal if we keep doing that to each other. Like I wish my children's was up here. I should have put the live in my group, my children's group chat, because I fuck with my children hard. Cause my children is the realest. They'll be up here like, mama, fuck them people. You know what you told us. But at the same time, after my daughter passed, I just had to realize, like, some shit ain't for everybody, man. And if it ain't for you, just leave it be. If it's for you, fight tooth and nail for it. You don't gotta fight me. Shit, I'm tired of fighting. I'm 49. I'm ready to retire. So y'all just be careful what y'all say out y'all mouth and what you feel inside of your head. And that's just like I was telling you, what was we talking about? And I was like, I don't do that because it breaks into too many tiny fragments in your body. Because what you don't realize is everything that we're doing and saying, people hearing is going out, the frequency is going out into the universe. Once it gets to your mind, it breaks down in zillions and zillions pieces. The information, the frequency, the data, and it's in your body. And y'all don't even notice. Y'all sitting up here doing doo-doo
You was
is,
talking about
water
watching those
cleanses.
videos.
Yeah, y'all sitting up here doing fasting and shit, but you're harboring all this shit in your cracks and crevices that you don't even know about. Y'all sitting around thinking y'all living the healthiest of lifestyles. Body just toe all up for no reason. And people ain't understanding these is the results of this type of shit. Everything you go through is a result of what's inside, whether you know it or not. So we just gonna keep traumatizing each other? Come on now. I want to be responsible for traumatizing another human being because I'm trying to figure out how to untraumatize my own self. Because that shit is traumatizing, sis. When you wake up and put some derogatory shit, I ain't say, and even the strongest of us get that and be like, God dang, like,
It just
you
shows
want
me
me,
how
sis?
powerful. It shows me how powerful I really am because it's so much stuff trying to come at me and distract me from what I need to be doing. That's it. That's
Oh, I
another
hear you.
um another roadblock trying to be in my way. But I'm not. I'm not gonna even allow it. I wouldn't even went live about it if it wasn't for you. I wouldn't even did nothing. I would have just kept moving. But I'm glad you did.
Yeah, but I know, and forgive me because my intention originally was to call out, say names and everything. I had a screenshot up, but I was reminded once again. I changed the screenshot to my middle finger. I was I will read before this. I said we my approach because I understand
Sis, I
all.
can't, it's this blocking what you're saying. I can't hear you. Can hear nothing.
Can you hear me now,
Yeah, I hear you now.
bruh? Oh, okay, okay. See, they starting that blinking shit, that zapping shit. Don't start that, cause I was doing good, y'all. Now on the waves, little Archon demons get from around here. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm keeping the vibrations high. Stop blinking my damn live. But I mean, we used to it. But what I'm saying is, it's like Y'all don't think this shit hurts? So y'all don't think just because I come up here and I talk a little shit and I'm like, don't do this, and that, y'all don't think that it don't hurt me? Cause I'm love, yo. I don't care if I am being angry at or mean, well, what y'all consider, somebody told me I was aggressive and standoffish. I've been working on that because I learned this last year what that really means. Because I'm working on being very kind and gentle and more ladylike. Because one of my defense mechanisms, my whole entire existence, was being standoffish, being arrogant, being managed. Because don't approach me, get away from me. I don't want that. I don't have people around me that I can say, get away from me anymore. So I'm understanding what being more tolerant and being more gentle and compassionate about every other human being, who they are, how they think, how they feel. But what I'm not going to do is allow anyone or anything to project a motherfucking thing on me and anything that's my reflection. And that's you can bet on that. I don't give a fuck. YouTube, internet, neighborhood, pull up on me. We can hash this out, or you could just get roasted real quick, and I can go on about my business. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm 49 years old. I don't have a problem with somebody saying, like, bitch, you was wrong, because maybe I was in their eyes. How do I know that? But give me a chance. Give me a chance to either correct it or not before you say, fuck you, before you wish me harm. I've never once had a falling out with any of the ladies that I just named and didn't reach out to them first. On God. And I see some of my most beautiful sisters on this live that have been following me for years. And they don't even come from HOTC and the Aboriginals and all of them, ciphers and them. They come from many different places on YouTube. And they know I'm going to go and I'm going to fix it. I'm going to give someone a chance to speak what's in their heart or in their mind too before I say fuck you. So everybody do the same or just leave it be, because we can't. Do y'all want to be here another millions of however many fucking years trying to fix this planet like back to where it's supposed to? Because I don't. I mean, I'm chilling and everything, and I love my life, but this has been a long battle, y'all. And some of y'all, if that's my soul crew, y'all are starting to remember who you are and how long you've been here. And that's the part I'm trying to get y'all to understand. We're all doing the same thing. Stop hurting each other. Just stop hurting each other, because you ain't doing nothing but hurting yourself, and then you still gonna hurt other people. That's why I stayed off of here, because my daughter died. I was healing shit I didn't even know I needed to heal. You know what I mean? So I just stepped back. But now that I'm back, we back. Like, we is back full live. If you see me on here live right now, we back because I know this is what I'm supposed to be doing. This is what I've always supposed to have been doing. But I was also reminded I was holding myself back. The pain and the trauma was holding me back from speaking these things, from getting up back on here again, doing what I'm supposed to be doing. Because little do y'all know, this is what corrects when you speak on these things. If you hold yourself accountable and those that are around you, that's how you level up. And that's how you know the people around you are leveling up, because they're going to be there and they're going to uphold themselves. Then they're going to uphold you, because this is not about agreeing. Like, we can't all just agree. That's robot shit. Everybody is different. That is the point. We are not all supposed to get up here and kumbaya with the same language. You are speaking your language and I'm speaking mine. We're supposed to be bringing that shit together. And if you can't bring it together, leave it be. Go find somewhere else to take it. There's 12 million platforms on YouTube. Why do you feel the need to come to one just to have negativity? That shit ain't real. It ain't real in streets real, and it ain't real as in human. That's some robot shit. I don't deal with robots. I don't even talk to my mama. On God, I love my mama. I love you, mama, but I don't fuck with my mama because she a robot. It's always trauma. Trauma cannot fight and heal trauma. Only love can fight and heal trauma. Period. like period. And it's all different levels of love. Think about how you have to raise your children. Sometimes you have to be their mom. Sometimes you have to be their mother. Sometimes you have to be their friend. Sometimes you have to be their mentor. Sometimes you got to be their homie and they road dog. But one way or the other, you're going to reach your child in whatever way you know they're going to get it, right? So what's the difference? What's the difference in the jobs that we do? We all have to figure out a way to communicate with the masses as an overall collective, not individually anymore, because the time for that is done. I'm not up here speaking to the masses. I'm not trying to heal the world. I can't do that anymore because we're too far into the ascension. Everybody has to save themselves at this point. And now I think that's why people are getting in their feelings, because they don't know how to do that. But if you don't know how, hell, we don't know how to do it either, y'all. We're figuring it out as we go along. Let me say that again. We're figuring this shit out as we go along. So whoever told y'all that once you become an adult and you get a certain age, you're supposed to know it all and have it all figured out, they lied. You are trying to figure out life every day when you wake up. I don't care how old you are. So that means if I'm 49 and my child is 21, we're the same age when it comes to figuring out life. Because I could call my children and ask them stuff that I've never gone through. And they be looking at me like, didn't you teach us how to do this? And I'm just sitting back like, damn, yeah, I thought I did. Well, hell, I don't know no more. Help me. Because what's wrong with that? What's wrong with us asking for help? That's what this is all about. But some of this shit we can't help people with. This is a self journey. The only way I can help you on your self journey is to address shit like this. It's called transparency. Be transparent. The more transparent you are, the more it forces others to be transparent as well. Like period. Let people be mad and in their feelings and angry. Just don't come around me or nobody that I fuck with it. Cause we can go up, but I'm not going down with y'all. I guarantee y'all that you will not make me lower anything about me, because before I do that, I won't even speak on it. It'll be a puff in the wind. Baby, I'll go to my altar, light 3 candles, blow some smoke on it, and bye bye. It's that simple. Because if I cannot speak to my own mother, who technically physically made this body, then I don't see why me not talking to somebody else is going to do anything to me. But what's the point in, like, there's billions of people on the planet. Who the fuck wants to walk around and not talk to nobody? I don't. That's like being dead. You can't talk to nobody if you're dead. I'm alive. I'm alive and well. I want everybody else to be alive and well. But if you can't be alive and well, then get away from me. I don't understand. Just go somewhere else. There's like 2,200 social apps right now that you can go get on. Why swirl around in dead energy? If you're posting stuff like that on other people's stuff, then you're considering that dead energy. Why keep swirling around in it? It's futile. I'm not going nowhere that I ain't wanted, needed, and loved. It's dumb as hell. Fuck some clout. Y'all go. Well, y'all can't look at my list because I don't have it open. Because, like you said, people is stalkers, and let's talk about that. That's the reason why I closed my following list. Not because I didn't want people to go find my friends and family, but because from the beginning, oh my God, let's not say no names, but from the beginning, everywhere I was, here goes somebody else. And then when I go over to a new genre a few minutes later, here goes somebody else. When I leave, guess what happened? I come back, they got wrenches. Like, how y'all got wrenches? Y'all ain't even Aboriginal. Well, y'all don't even do music. Y'all aren't in the entertainment industry. What is y'all doing over here? So y'all lied. Follow me around to all the places I've been. You lied on your character in some shape or form when I left, because you wasn't getting up there when I was there. Because why y'all you gave who a wrench? No, baby, you need to take that wrench back because A, B, and C. That's how, when I love somebody, I'm gonna protect them, even if I have to protect them from other people I love. But I would do it in public. I'm gonna speak on it. No, y'all was just over here talking shit about them over there. How you got a wrench over here? And then who gives a damn about a wrench? Is it that serious? Because you didn't get a wrench? Oh, so and so didn't give you a title. Oh, so and so don't call you up to their live every time you come over there. I don't know. I didn't ask. I don't be going places and asking for no recognition to call me up there. I go places because I fuck with the people that I go there, which means something that I'm getting from there is high vibrational, whether it's the information or whether it's the data they sending out, or maybe just all of my homies is over there. But what's the difference? So it's like you following people is following. Why follow? It's the age of leading. At least what I thought. And y'all still mad about titles and who on who page. That shit is dumb by this time. Go make your own other pages. I just never understood that. And girl, don't worry, we're gonna be the talk of the town. Oh, Goddess Supreme came back and she said, yep, I sure did. But what y'all don't understand is I wasn't never really gone nowhere. I just wasn't fucking with y'all. I'm sorry. I love y'all, but the people that's on here know I fucked with them because they see me. I talk to them. Do you feel me? It's the ones who didn't give a fuck that are gonna say, "Oh, Goddess Supreme is back." Nick, her and Nikki did, it, yeah, because y'all wasn't there. Y'all was fake there. The people that's real there, they might say they miss my content, but they know I'm there though. I just don't be where y'all be no more because now I can't go to places that I fuck with because y'all there. But then if y'all are there and y'all are in the mix with the people that I was in the mix with, then now I feel like they ain't real either. Cause how y'all don't know that they not real? I gotta go. See how this works? That don't mean that everybody ain't real or not. What that means to me is that's not where I'm supposed to be at. Cause if I have to question or doubt anywhere I am, I'm not going. So if you questioning and doubting a motherfucker, why you commenting? Why you there? Just don't go there. This shit ain't for you. I just don't understand sometimes. Like, and I know I ain't tripping. Cause I don't know what happened, y'all. Can y'all hear me?
I don't know what happened either. Shit,
I
I
don't
know
know
my
what
phone
happened either.
rang. My phone rang. I don't know how you got kicked out though.
See, it's fine. They didn't want to hear what I was saying. It's okay.
They
I'm
keep
used to
not
it.
wanting to hear it, but they need to hear it. I'm tired of this. We gotta say this.
Well, we go through this all the time, but this is really the last time that I'm gonna put any energy into situations like these. I'm just getting up here speaking my piece now, so that once because I'm back on, and I'm not gonna tolerate certain shit, and it's just that simple. And if you come around me with that bullshit, I'm gonna tell you on that bullshit, and you can stay or you can go. Because just because I say something, that don't mean we gotta fall out and break up as friends. Like what is y'all thinking friends really is? That's the part that confuses me. Like that's why y'all so quick to jump and call people sis and bruh, and that's my family, this and that. No, because the family that I'm building don't do that to each other. Stop, move. Can y'all hear me still? But anyway, like I was saying, the family, the family that I'm building, they see they keep cutting me out. But the family that I'm building don't do that to each other. If you don't want to be a part of the family that I'm building, or they're trying to build your own family. Just stop the bullshit. Because now I'm getting up, putting start. Now I'm comfortable and getting up here. This is like that break in. This was just a reminder from the last live. Like I'm here. I'm gonna stay here. Don't fuck with me because I'm not fucking with nobody. I'm just doing the job I'm supposed to do. If you have an issue, come talk to me. If you don't want to come talk to me, keep it moving. And it should be that way with anybody that I fuck with. Period. Like period.
And
Because
can I? Oh,
yo, go ahead.
and let me add that I am cool with all my brothers. We all got a relationship. I can call either one, Aaron, one of them right now, any of them, and talk to them, and we have a relationship. So that's something that we built. In order to be in positions with people, you got to build your own thing. Don't get mad at nobody else's relationships. Like
Yeah, these
Quentin, J. Mai, all of them. You know what I mean? We all didn't spend time together. It take time to build these kind of relationships. So if you didn't put in that work, then don't expect it to be the same. And stop looking at what I have going on and build your own stuff. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, because people don't, people stupid. And I mean, I done been stupid too. But at least I got enough in me to realize when I'm being stupid and making stupid choices and decisions. You could, oh, I think my headphones about to go out. This about to be some bullshit, y'all. Oh my God. Can you still hear me, sis?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hold on. Let me take one out and charge it real quick because they gonna fuck with me any way they can when I get to going, honey. But stop, move. It's just like this is one of the reasons why another one of the reasons why I just stayed off social media and I've been over on TikTok. Y'all go on TikTok, y'all know it's God's the brain. Just pull me up. But I'm over on TikTok because I wasn't never on TikTok. So when I did finally go on there after, I made a page when they first got TikTok, but it was still kids on there. So I went back and reopened it, but I wasn't in their algorithm. So basically, that being said, I didn't have to worry about the same bullshit because I was on a higher algorithm when I got on TikTok. So I basically just made the waves the way I wanted them to. So it was like I don't when I get on TikTok and post videos or portals, I don't have the same feedback. There's none of this back and forth drama or none of that shit. It's strictly high vibrational. Period. Like I don't have to worry about the naysayers, nothing. Because I made the algorithm the way I want it. But y'all over here on YouTube keeping the algorithm the same bullshit. Hours. You think I'm lying? Go click on your shit and see if you don't see a whole bunch of shit that you can't remember that you were subscribed to.
Sis, real shit. Now I know who'll be the one not liking all my shit.
Yeah, thumb.
Thumbsing me
Oh,
down and shit.
YouTube. Hey, YouTube need to get like TikTok and do profile views because people would be real fucked up right now. Like real fucked up if you could click a button and see who I was on your profile. You'll be surprised. Because why are anybody that subscribed to you, especially friends, family, and close associates that you've been fucking with or knowing for years and years, why are they on your page and ain't liking your content? Why are they seeing your shit in their feed and not liking it? It don't matter if you like it or not. Like you might not, you might be a vegan, so you don't care that I'm frying chicken. But the point is, you just called me sister yesterday. Like my chicken, bitch. Then I'm
People
gonna
ain't
go
gonna
like
like.
your veggie
They just
salad.
gonna try to go emulate what you did and try to make it seem like what they did was better.
Well, look, they can do that too. Find your way. Find your way. If you need a little push, I'll give it to you. You don't have to try to take it though. Because the point is that if you can get people to start emulating, and once they emulate it, after they do it so long, it becomes a natural behavior. They don't have to fake it anymore, which is what emulating really is. Emulating and regurgitating. It's the same thing with your child. If you teach them something over and over, eventually they know the letter A. You don't have to so-called teach it to them anymore. So you can emulate me all day, but at which point do you stop emulating, and does that become the true you? Because you can't fake frequency, sis. You can't. I don't give a fuck. I'm an energy reader. Y'all know that. That's why y'all couldn't get past me. I'ma smell the shit and see the shit when as soon as you pop up, and I'ma call it right then and there. It's just people that never be listening. They just think, oh, there go Goddess Supreme and her kumbaya shit. She just want everybody to get along. No, I just was tired of going around those that trash ass frequency. So I just stopped going around. Like it ain't no love lost. I could pop up right now on any one of these people's stuff and they're gonna be like, God Supreme, sis, what's up? Where you been? It ain't gonna be like, oh, everybody ignoring me and where she go. Because the minute I go somewhere and I see somebody, especially if they got a wrench and they ignoring me, I'ma say it. Oh, y'all don't see me. Oh, y'all don't see me. Cause y'all see me. It ain't hurting me. That's fake as hell. And anybody that would see that and know me and them and still be around, like that's fake as hell too. Cause why ain't nobody asking why I'm being shaded? I thought y'all was my friends and family. Oh nah, that's I gotta go. Y'all not my friends and family. Cause friends and family, people that really fuck with me ain't gonna let me be shaded and I'm saying something and they ain't saying nothing. Cause no, I can't. I'm not telling y'all who to be friends with. I'm not saying because I'm not friends with that person, you can't be friends with that person. But at the end of the day, if I know somebody wishes you ill intent, I'm telling them and I'm not fucking with them no more. Cause you gonna wish that's wishing me ill intent. Oh no, it's not. That's different. You're different than them. How? And that's my motherfucking sister. That ain't my blood sister. I was forced to be her sister. That's my sister because she earned it. You see what I mean? Y'all got to start tripping off this bloodline shit too. Because bloodline, you was technically forced to be that bloodline. You didn't ask for your siblings to be your siblings. But when you call somebody that's not your blood relative, your sister or your brother, that's some deep shit. Because that means whatever relationship y'all built, they earned it. They put in the love, the fighting, the time, the everything. So you can't sit up here and say you my sister or brother and you love me and you ain't gonna address fuckery. I don't play that shit no more. Cause now I'm address you and the fuckery and all of y'all got to go. And if I have to cut off everybody but my three best friends, then I will. I have no problem with that. None at all. Why? It ain't hurt me. I'm high vibrational. It's gonna hurt y'all in the long run. Cause you gonna know when my energy ain't there, you're going to feel it. Or else you would have kept it there. That's how I feel. And that's anybody, including my children. And they know that. Value me. Don't value me because I'm your mother. I can't force you to value me because I had you out my vagina. You know what I'm saying? That's fear. I didn't want that from my children. I want them to learn what value in their life is and who's in it. So when you come at somebody crooked like that in any way, you don't value your life, nor do you value someone else's because you ain't breaking the cycle. You not breaking the cycle, but I bet you'll whoop your children when they break a rule. I bet you'll put your children on punishment when they get in trouble. I bet you'll cut your children out, talk shit to them when they ain't doing right. But who's doing that to you? Your mom and them? Obviously not, cause you still doing it. That's bullshit. We'll sit up here and hurt and traumatize our children, but won't hold the next adult motherfucker accountable. Y'all got me fucked up. I'm not doing that to my children, and they know it. They'll come on here right now. Miss X girl, sis, you part of the family. You know full well because you're all children. I'm not finna punish them and I don't whoop them, but I used to whoop them when they was little. Cause I done raised 22 children in my house. I'm not doing that to them. That's traumatizing as hell. That make adults all everywhere look stupid. I'm not stupid. Shit. I'm trying to light my blunt, y'all, but it ain't working. It ain't working. Oh, that's another thing on TikTok. Can't smoke with little weed and shit.
Oh, you can't smoke weed on TikTok?
No, you can get up there half naked, bitch, but you can't let them see you hitting the blunt or what they. Girl, TikTok weird. That shit is weird, but it's easy and simple. You don't got to get on there. You can just post the shit and let it go. You don't got to do all this getting up here talking if you don't want to. It's just different. But if we gonna talk, this is the shit we need to be talking about. Holding each other accountable. Holding each other accountable. Hold yourself accountable first, and everybody else will hold themselves accountable accordingly. If not, that just shows you who ain't supposed to be there. Plain and simple. You will show yourself by your own behavior who is supposed to be there with you and who ain't. Let me say that again. You will show yourself by your own behavior who is supposed to be there and who isn't. Facts. But most people ain't gonna pay attention. Most people ain't listening to that. They don't want to hear it. That's fine. You gonna hear it if I get on here. I talk about this shit for about 3 hours. Well, no, I'm lying. I ain't sitting on here no 3 hours. But I think I have before with y'all, but not on my own page. Because I get tired of hearing my own damn voice. And that's when I stop talking. Because I know if I get aggravating to me, I get aggravating to y'all. But that's okay. Because some shit's supposed to be aggravating. Aggravating until you figure it out. I don't mind getting up here and figuring shit out with y'all. Hell, who bet? More minds, alike minds are better than no minds at all. I said alike because I can't fuck with everybody mind. Damn, this shit is not smoking, y'all. First they want to clip my live, now I can't smoke my blunt. Ain't this some bullshit?
Hello? Sis.
See that I'm back because I got a lot of shit to say now. And our next lives ain't finna be none of this back and forth, and we ain't getting up here talking shit and all that other shit. We finna get on here and talk about some real shit. Stuff and then being like, oh damn, she just talked about that last year, or no, it's not even like that. We done came way further than this. But I wanted to, like I told sis, I wanted to go back to my last live and build off of that. Don't come for me or nobody else. Just come for me and we'll be good. Catch you gonna hop on over to TikTok, catch me over there and see the high vibes over there. Try it out if you ain't on there. And sis, I'm gonna call you when we get off of here.
All right.
Hold on. Let me look and see if anybody posted. Okay, I love y'all. Goddess Essence, Miss X Girl, Quentin, J Ma. Did I miss anybody? Cherokee. I love y'all. Thank y'all for listening, and we will holler at y'all later. As above, so below, so it shall be. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Love you, sis.
Love you too, sis. Bye.
Aw.
Peace, y'all.